Hi, I'm back, Callie from Curls & Company in Chicago. And before I had showed you how to put clips in your very wet hair with the gel and let it dry. And just in case you thought I was cheating, guess what? See, this is what happens. It just dries. And as you can see, it's all very tight and very curly. So, now I'm going to show you what you do for the last part. And you got to really be gentle because it's very hard to take these. It's not very hard, it's very easy to take the clips out. You just need to be patient, which, you know, in this day and age, and being me, I'm not always very patient. But you just gently take out your little clippies. And again, you know, you can put as much effort or as little as you want into this. That's the beauty of the Steve Vachon styling method. You can put 2 clips in. You'll be good. It'll give you some lift. You know, you can also do, I always joke, the Pebbles and Bam Bam. You know, where you do just the one clip right down the middle. That can help a little bit, but honestly, for a lot of people, then you end up with a cone head. So again, you're just taking the clips out. I don't know how many I put in my hair. I just look for kind of a nice little, you know, lift to form. But again, I didn't put that many. I'm gonna guess I probably put in about 8. Okay, now, I found one. You'll find them all over your car too. Okay, so anyway, now the hair, it's dry. As you can see, you're like, this is where you're like, ew, I hate that look. Ah, it's stiff. Here's the magic. For me, because I have tight curl, this is what I do. It's a little bit wet right there, but that's okay. Did you find another clip? Callie, there's another clip in there. And that'll happen. Don't freak out. And again, you just sort of squeeze it. And see, it is morphing into a nice, this is what you can do every day. I mean, this is not, you can get fancier for fancier occasions. By the way, like, I can still see I want a little more lift on the top. Take your fingertips. Give yourself a little head massage. Awesome. There you go. And look how pretty that looks. And literally, that's just gel, wetting your hair down, putting a little extra condition through, leaving it in. All I did was use, this is only Angel. Oh, I did put a little tweak on the bottom. This is Angel, drag it over. I put a little bit of tweak down here just to seal up those little broken ends. And then I let it dry. And then I put my clips in, you know, squeeze. This is very easy. This is not gonna, you know, break the bank time-wise in the morning. You just have to be patient, that's it. And let it dry naturally. And if you're good with the diffuser, yeah, you can use a diffuser. That'll only speed things up. Just make sure you don't do that. Those old days are over, unless you want big, frizzy hair. Now, this is just one last footnote. For the client who, let's say your hair has gotten really fine over the years and you're like, Callie, I see bald spots. There's some little things that can really help you out. I'm going to show you. Again, this kind of breaks all the rules of the Steve Vachon thing. Sorry, Lorraine. But this is really good for somebody who is just can't get that lift. You just take a little bit, this much. Now, this is somebody you can see through. You know, you can see through your hair, it's getting a little fine, and you really want to get some volume out of it. Your hair is dry, it's flat, you know what I mean? You slept on it, it's dry, it's flat, it's looking a little funky. And again, this is for the finer haired client. I'm not that fine haired, but I'm also not that thick anymore. So you rub that in, and then, so your hands are, rub it in good, almost like hand lotion. Then just take your hand, and give it a good squeeze. That's it. On your fine, do this for the fine hair client. Again, I think that got pretty big. Let's look. Oh yeah, we got kind of big. So there you go. That's what's going to help you. If also you are in a situation where you see scalp and you're very frustrated and you're like, what am I going to do? Or you get your color done, you're really curly, you're seeing scalp almost immediately when that white comes out. Bumble and Bumble makes a great product. It's in a spray form, it's a spray powder. It's the one I like the best. I know there's a lot out there. I just know you can find this probably more easily than most. You take a spray of it, and then you'll kind of spray it, and it's a little messy, but that's okay. you know, you spray it on there, and then rub it in where you see that white, and that'll get you through till you can get your color done. Because I know for a lot of you who are seeing scalp and stuff, you're really trying to maintain your hair color. You're trying to, you know, whatever, work it out. But you can't afford to come in like every 2 weeks to get your hair color done. So that'll get you over the hump. So you can get at least 4, 5 weeks out of it, which is the natural progression for outgrowth for most people when they're getting a touch-up, a single process color. So that should get you through the hump. There's other products on the market. I just believe that's one I've worked with, it's one I know, and it's one I think works really well. Again, when your hair is dry, if you're seeing a frizzy spot, if like your hair got caught in the car door, if you just got wind blown, take a little of this and re-squeeze it. Again, I'm not really frizzy right now, but this would be for the frizzy spot. But just know this has a little stick to it, and so does this. So if you just can't take the stickiness, if it's just gonna be too much for you, use this on the wet hair. You can also take a little of the tweak and apply it to dry hair. But again, if you do it, go sparingly, kids. You know, let's find a coil. Just take like a little coil here and just run it over where you see the little ends. And that's when you're getting really picky. A lot of times in the winter, your hair will get stuck in a coat or something. Just take it just a little bit over the ends. You know, or let's say you went and did something you shouldn't have, do your hair, and your hair's not in very good condition. Again, that will kind of blend it all in. But stay simple. Just remember, if nothing else, get the Angel, put that in wet, put your clips in, let it dry naturally. Once your hair is stiff, squeeze, 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 beautiful hair. It is that simple. Thanks a lot. Callie, Chicago, Curls & Company. If you have any questions, 773-338-6633. We can all help you because we all do curly hair. And don't worry, if your straight-haired friends want to come here, no problem, we do that too. Thanks.
Awesome.